So I manifested my own specific person back many years ago now, and we have been only ever improving since. So I feel that I am the person to give you some affirmations that are solid for helping you manifest yours. Now I've only got a handful here because you only really need a handful to really encapsulate what you want to experience. So I'll be giving you the affirmations right now in a list and then giving you a little bit of context as to why I think that is the ideal affirmation and why you should take it on. And some of these affirmations I used myself to manifest Katie back, but some of them I've also conjured and built and worked through to really hit that sweet spot since then when working with clients. So the first one, and you've probably heard me say this before, it's my favorite one. I will always use it and recommend it and provide it and hammer it home. I am in a loving, passionate, and committed relationship with specific person. Obviously, you'd want to say their name. Now, one thing I do want to preface as well is if there are certain instances of your own experiences that these need to be tailored to, you are welcome to tailor them to it. For example, if you're working on a poly relationship, for example, and you want two partners, that's fine. If you're working on a situation where you actually do want a situationship, you just want something fun and casual, just say a fun, flirty situationship, for example. You don't have to stick to the exact wording, but change it up to match what you need. But I'm in a loving, passionate, and committed relationship is what most people want with a specific person. They're loving, we want to feel loved, we want excitement and passion and, to feel like there's that spark going. And of course, the commitment. It's all well and good having love and passion, but if it's not committed, then, it doesn't really give us what we want, so to speak. So loving, passionate, and committed relationship with, insert their name. If you want some other descriptions in there, absolutely fine. Number 2, I feel safe and secure in my relationship with specific person. We all want to feel safe. We all want to feel secure. We all want to feel like we can open up to our person, maybe share some of our life goals, some of our regrets, some of our sexual fantasies. You never know. And it's always good to feel like you can do that. So I feel safe and secure in my relationship with specific person. Or if you really want to just make sure the connection itself is as good as it can be for the both of you, specific person and I feel safe and secure in our relationship. Ticks the box. You both feel safe to open up. You both feel secure. Who wouldn't want that? Now, this one I kind of have conjured up along the way, but specific person and I have an amazing future ahead of us together, filled with new and amazing memories. If that's a little bit long, you can just say, specific person and I have an amazing future ahead of us together. Now, I've done this one because one thing that I kept hearing from people is once I've manifested them, I don't want them to go. I don't want to lose out. I don't want to have some issues and they disappear, which is perfectly valid. Why would you want to spend that time manifesting just for them to be like, cool, committed to you again, but I've got to go now. So I like this affirmation because it just kind of helps us formulate, I suppose you could say, that yes, it's going to continue. We have an amazing future ahead of us together. There's a future there. It's not just, we're going to go dating again and then drift apart. There's a future there full of new and amazing memories, making sure that we're building something together. It's not just a stagnant relationship. It's amazing. There's memories. There's new things going on. There's a future there. In my opinion, I just think it's a really good affirmation to just keep things going once you've got your person back or person in the first place. The next affirmation, affirmation 4, is I am more than good enough as I am to have a loving relationship with specific person. I've worked in this field long enough now and have my own experiences to tell me this, that self-concept is one of the biggest issues that people have, especially if you're manifesting someone back, because when there's a breakup, 90% of people, maybe even 95% of people are going to have some kind of knock to their confidence. You might feel a little bit less than, or you might feel like, there's other people out there that could take them and so on and so forth. And I suppose even if it's not manifesting a person back, there's still those instances where people can feel like there are better options out there and so on. So this affirmation I really like because it helps couple the self-concept with the specific person. I'm more than good enough, self-concept, as I am, meaning you don't have to be richer, taller, more attractive, longer hair, thicker mustache, none of that. As you are right now, if you were to pick your phone up and take a selfie of yourself or hand your bank balance over to them, it's fine. You are more than good enough with that stuff to have this loving relationship. And again, we obviously say loving relationship because we want them to commit. We want something special. We want to build a relationship together. And this fifth and final one, at least for now, if you do like this video and you want me to do some more suggestions, I do have more in the vault that I can give you. But at least the final one for now is specific person and I are in consistent and loving communication. And if you want to be a little bit selfish, a little bit have your cake and eat it too, you can even add on initiated by specific person. Have them chasing you. Why not? It's your reality. Now, I know this one isn't end focused, but I don't think that there's any problem having an affirmation for the middle amongst your end result. I don't advocate settling with only manifesting the middle because that's not what we want to be doing. But I don't personally have a problem with people while manifesting the end result of marriage, commitment, kids together, all that good stuff, also saying we go on loving dates. They call me and things like that. Like, I love going on dates with Katie. I like having phone calls and communications and stuff with Katie. So why would I sit here and deny you the opportunity to have your cake and eat it too? So I like this affirmation because it's not just, they text me, whoop-de-doo. It's consistent. There's loving communication. And if you add that last little bit, they're initiating it. They're pursuing you. So these are the 5 affirmations. And one extra little point I suppose I'll make. The first 4 were end focused. That last one being not end focused, but the middle, not a problem. If out of every 5 affirmations you're doing, one of them is the middle, that's absolutely fine. Don't let anybody fearmonger you into anything less. But those are the 5 affirmations that I will always advocate. Of course, tailor them to your needs. If you're working on a poly relationship, work on that. If you're working on having more fun and flirtatious or flirting in your communication, SPNR and consistent flirty communications. You can change the words, is absolutely fine. But the general concept of what I'm going with each of these affirmations is what manifested me, Katie, back. And it is what I've built over years of trying to sort of tweak the wording, tweak the intention so you can manifest what you want as well. So take these affirmations on, add them into your arsenal, and you will be good as gold manifesting your specific person. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, drop me a like and a comment. If you want me to do the same sort of thing with another suggestion of SP affirmations, I can. I have some more in the vault. This is what I do for a living. I've got some ideas for you. But if you would like me to do it for other concepts as well, such as self-concept or money, let me know. I'm happy to make the videos that you feel you need. But if you do need my help on a one-to-one basis to tailor these affirmations and things to your situation, I do have products and services available to do that, which are on my website, which is linked down below. Drop me a like, drop me a comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, share it with a friend that might need it, push it out on the algorithm, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.